Welcome to TR King Insurance Marketing webinar. Today we are hosting Emily Nicholson with Bankers Fidelity, and myself and Todd are going to be here. And she's going to be going over their story and a little bit about her products, some incentives, and some other neat stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and let Emily take the floor now.
All right. Thank you, Matthew. I'm really excited to be here with you guys today and the rest of TR King Marketing to talk a little bit more about Bankers Fidelity. We recently partnered up with this group for them to be able to offer Bankers Fidelity products to their downline. So today I'm going to go over a little bit of Bankers Fidelity's history, where we stand in the marketplace, and then we're also going to take a look at some of our products. If you ever need any more information, please feel free to reach out to TR King or to Bankers Fidelity. We'd be more than happy to provide you with any rates you may be interested in seeing or answer any other questions. So we'll go ahead and get started. Bankers Fidelity is located in Atlanta, Georgia. All 120 of us are here in the same office. So if you ever need anyone, that's who you're reaching out to. Last year we celebrated our 60th birthday. So in the past we were more of a regional carrier, but the past 2 years we've started to expand nationally. So I know for some groups they may not be as familiar with Bankers Fidelity, but we do have a strong history in the senior marketplace. We are a subsidiary of Atlantic American Corporation that has Bankers Fidelity Life, Bankers Fidelity Assurance, American Southern, which is a property and casualty company that handles things like school buses. And then we also have a TPA. We are located and licensed in 46 states and the District of Columbia, and we have maintained our AM Best rating of A- Excellent since 2012. So once again, we've been in the business now for over 60 years, and we have a strong financial background, so a great group and carrier to partner with. During those 60 years, we've only focused on the senior market. So we've been doing Medicare Supplement since 1983. We have been doing life insurance since 1971, and then short-term care or extended nursing facility care, however you want to look at it, since 1987. Bankers Fidelity offers more than just products to our agents. We always do our best to provide a well-rounded experience. With our technology, we have our agent portal, which is available 24/7. We have access to the CSG quoting tool complimentary to all of our agents who are appointed with us. And we do have an e-app available. Unfortunately, it's not available in all states right now. But it is being developed, and more states are being added every week. Our marketing team has a sales support team that is designed to help agents, whether you need help getting a quote, have any questions, maybe basic underwriting, anything we can help with, please reach out to our sales support team. We do offer a variety of diverse products and competitive pricing whenever available. And just to toot our own horns, we are pretty good at handling incentives. We have an annual sales conference, which they just got back 2 weeks ago from Vienna and Prague, and it sounds like it was a truly amazing time. And next year's event will be in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, so we're really looking forward to that. We also run 2 mid-year contests. We run a Formula One contest down in Austin, Texas. And then we also have Masters tickets where we rent out multiple houses in Augusta, and you get to experience an amazing time at Augusta National. We also have great training available for our agents. We have our Bolt Online University. We will do custom webinars much like this throughout the year, contacting experts in the industry so you can gain a little bit more insight and shared knowledge. And then we also have discounted CE credits available through the National Underwriter for all of our agents via our online portal. This is just a quick look at all of the products that we have available in our 46 states and DC. Make sure to check our agent portal to see which products are available in your state. But we will today just be focusing on Medicare Supplement and Final Expense. But we also offer other ancillary products like disability, critical illness, accident plans, and cancer policies as well. I want to take a quick look at our Medicare supplement. So I know with TR King, y'all are in quite a few states throughout the country. So this is just a quick highlight. We always want to be offering plans A, F, high deductible F, G, N, and K. We do have preferred and standard underwriting classes. And just a little note on our underwriting that makes us a little bit different. We will accept insulin-dependent diabetics on our standard rates as long as they're under 50 units of insulin. But if they use any insulin, they are going to get knocked down to those standard rates. I spoke with our underwriting team, and in 2015, 90% of our business was issued as preferred. So we're always doing our best to put people in the best class possible. Bankers Fidelity offers attained and issue age policies, and those are going to vary per state. And then we also offer a household discount, so it's going to be either 5, 7, or 10%. And you're going to find that information on the rate sheet for your state. So always make sure to reference those materials. Our household discount is a little different, so we do require that both applicants have shared the same address. We don't mind if they're not married or not, but we do require that both are getting a policy with us. A little bit later, we're going to take a look at some Virginia rates, but first what I want to show you guys is some of the 31 states that we are competitive in. So I'm just going to pop out of our screen really quick and pull up a little Excel sheet. And this is going to be available to TR King, so they'd be more than happy to provide you any of this information. But this shows of the 46 states where we have a competitive product and how we rank based on CSG rankings and the household discounts. So if you want to learn a little bit more about maybe the states you're writing in, please feel free to reach out to them. And then I'm just going to also pull up some of our Virginia rates that are available so you can take a look. All of these rate sheets are going to be available to you. So once again, I know I've said it time and time again, reach out to either TR King or Bankers Fidelity. We would be happy to help you get the rates for your state. So this is just a quick peek, and then there is a 5% household discount available for Bankers Fidelity Life Insurance for Virginia. We do have very competitive rates in these areas, so definitely worth your while to take a look. Now I'm just going to jump back in, and we will go back over some of our other products. We offer a variety of life products. Our final expense, we have preferred, standard, and graded available. Our preferred, those benefits are going to go up to $50,000. Standard is going to be $35,000, and then graded is going to be $20,000. Preferred and standard, once again, as I mentioned earlier with our Medicare supplement, they're going to be looking at pretty much very similar health questions, but always make sure to be referencing your application and our underwriting guidelines. But we do try to do our very best to get everyone in preferred whenever possible. Some of the features that we have available on our final expense policies are that they're all simplified issue, just yes, no, there's no parameds, so you're good to go there. Preferred, you're going to be looking at male, female rates, and tobacco and not tobacco rates, so obviously rewarding those who are a little bit healthier. Standard is just going to be male, female, and then graded is going to be unisex. Two of the policy writers that I'm a big fan of that are available on our preferred and standard at no additional cost are going to be accelerated death benefit. That obviously is very common. But the one that I really like is our waiver of premium. So if your client is hospitalized or confined to a nursing facility for up to 6 months or more, Bankers Fidelity is going to waive their premium indefinitely, so they'll still get to keep their life insurance policy. All we're going to need in order to have that go into effect is a doctor's note saying that your client has been confined to that nursing facility or hospital for 6 months. I'm also going to talk now a little bit about our training that I was referencing earlier. Once you are appointed with Bankers Fidelity, you're going to go through a 5-week training program. You're going to get that in a series of weekly emails that are just going to give you some of those highlights that you need to be aware of for Bankers Fidelity, including attachments like your underwriting guide, how to access our agent portal, how to access our BOLT training. All of that information is going to be available to you. And in our bulk onboarding, we're also going to have access to sales training videos that are on demand, webinar series that are come out every month, like I referenced earlier with our different experts, and then those discounted CE credits can be accessed through Bolt as well. And that is available to all Bankers Fidelity agents, so definitely worth taking a peek. That way you can become more familiar with how Bankers Fidelity does business, and then also keep up to date on industry trends and information. Referenced a little bit earlier, our ads agent portal. That's where you're going to find state-specific product information, brochures, forms, and applications. Everything that is most up-to-date, that is where it's going to live. That's where home office is pulling our materials from, so great resource for you guys to use. You do have the ability to do online ordering of supplies. You can access your commission breakdowns. And just so y'all are aware, we do pay every Tuesday and Thursday. Agent bulletins are going to be there, and then if you decide to do our e-contracting or an e-application, those are going to be available in your ads portal as well. And so anything that has to do with Bankers Fidelity is going to live in that portal. We do have a subscription for all of our agents for our CSG quoting tool. It's going to be running Medicare Supplement and Final Expense quotes for our agents. It is identical to as if you went out and purchased your own CSG account. The only difference is it has Bankers Fidelity colors and our logo. So even if we're not number one in an area, we're not going to appear as number one. It's pulling from the same feed and is showing the same information. So a really great tool for agents just so you can be aware of what's going on with different carriers, what their household discounts are, if they have any available, if they have any policy fees. Bankers Fidelity does not have policy fees, I would like to note, on our Medicare supplements, so another great little selling feature there, but a great way to stay up to date with your rates. Incentives, like I said, this year will be Rio, which is going to be an amazing trip for our agents. We try to do our very best to make sure that it's easy to qualify for, and we do offer prorating. So if you get contracted 15 days after this, so after June 30th, we're only going to ask you to produce $50,000 in net issued submitted issued business. There we go. So we do our very best to make it attainable so that you and a guest can enjoy a well-deserved trip to great locations around the world, where we cater to every need you could have under the sun. Amazing hotels, a large variety of excursions paid for by the company for you to get to explore the local culture and different sites. So definitely worth taking a peek. We'll have, when our Formula One contest right now is wrapping up, but for the Masters contest and Formula One again, we'll do our best to keep everyone informed through email communications and on that agent portal that I referenced earlier. We also offer to our agents at free of charge to use as leave-behinds or door knockers. We have a prescription savings and benefits program card for all of our agents. They can have as many as they need on supply. So definitely worth taking a look. And Matthew, that is all that I have to talk about Bankers Fidelity today. If anyone ever has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Emily Nicholson, and I can be reached at enicholson@bflic.com, and I would be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Matthew, is there anything else you need from me today?
I'm just going to open the floor and let people know that they can chat us and ask questions that they have. I know people are just now kind of starting to join, so there may be a few questions that they have, and they can just talk to us in the chat, and we'll try to answer them the best that we can. Other than that, while we're waiting for maybe some questions to come in, thank you so much, Emily, for allowing us to do this and being a part of this and giving this opportunity to be able to inform our agents. And just thank you.
You're so very welcome. It's my pleasure. I always do enjoy getting to talk a little bit more about Bankers Fidelity.
All right, I'm going to give it a few more moments to see if anyone has any questions. Or Todd, do you have anything that you would like to see or talk about, or that you didn't see?
No. I did have something. I actually forget what it was now, but she ended up covering that. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I can't think of a thing right now.
Okay. All right.
Well, can't think of a thing. Unless you want to touch on, maybe I know when agents sometimes they'll see beef lick and beef lack, and they'll get a little confused or whatnot. If you maybe wanted to touch on that a little more or anything.
Yep. So we have Bankers Fidelity Life Insurance Company, BFLIC, and then we have Bankers Fidelity Assurance Company, BFAC, is what we call them in the home office. And those are just two different carriers under Bankers Fidelity. What I can do is in that chart that I pulled up a little earlier is it shows which state, which carrier is the more competitive of the two. The reason that we have BFAC is because we needed to go in and reprice so we could take those rate decreases and become competitive again in different states that the old book of business had just got a little wore out. So that's why Bankers Fidelity Assurance, or BFAC, exists. But it's all through Bankers Fidelity. Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No questions came in, so maybe they're a little shy. If anyone has any questions, they can email me or Emily there, or Todd. And that wraps up our webinar. And again, thank you so much, Emily.
You're welcome. I hope everyone has a great afternoon.
Thank you.
All right.